We're going to start in Sukhasana. Find an easy seat, cross your legs at your shins. Take a moment to find some ease in the seat. If it's helpful to sit on a block or a blanket or a pillow, go for it. Bring your hands to your thighs. Maybe give your thighs a little rub. Let the inner knees widen. Let the thigh bones get a little longer, a little heavier, a little softer. A couple shoulder rolls back maybe to release tension there. Find a lift through the spine. Close the eyes. And start to take your gaze inward. Landing your awareness further and further inward with every breath. Moving away from outer distractions, from outer stimuli, and dropping in. Can you send your inhales all the way to the edges of your body? Try and fill your entire being with breath and awareness. And on your exhales, bring back with your breath the pieces of you that have always been you. Draw this energy into the center of yourself. And as your breath moves in and out, as it gathers and returns, maybe notice what you leave behind. What parts of you are shells or stories or temporary identities or versions of yourself that are expendable, that aren't cut from your soul. Return to the depth of yourself that has always been, that will continue to always be your source, your light, your truth within. And remind yourself that external things, external experiences, external feedback, these are lessons and tools to help us journey back home, to make the return inward. Throughout class today, can you continue with this return to self? Letting go of illusion, shedding skins, unfolding the folds, and dipping into that true, authentic self and wisdom within. Honoring that space within, bow your forehead to your heart. Allow your eyes to open, lift your chin. Interlace your fingers, reach your arms overhead. Feel free to move around a little bit on the way up there, getting more space between the ribs and the hips, a little extra space between the ribs and the ribs themselves, between the ears and the shoulders and the wrists, and then all the way from the pelvis to the palms. Can you get longer there? Draw the belly in, soften the shoulders, send those arms straight up overhead for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Can you lift a little more through the thumb and index fingers? Let the pinky fingers drop down. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. One more breath in. And on an exhale, release your arms. We'll take a twist to the right. Right fingers come behind you, left hand to right leg. Sit up tall as you breathe in. Twist and look over that right shoulder as you exhale. 2 more. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale back through center. And then we'll exhale and twist to the left. Left fingers behind you, right hand to left leg. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist and gaze over that back shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Twist deeper as you exhale. Inhale, come back through center. And then exhale your way to all fours. Take your time. You can get there any way you'd like. Hands under the shoulders, spread the fingers wide, knees under the hips, tuck and spread the toes. We'll take a few rounds of cow and cat here. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the sit bones, lift the heart and gaze. On an exhale, tuck the tailbone, pull the belly in and up, drop the head, spread between the shoulder blades. Again, inhale, roll through the spine, sit bones, lift, belly drops, heart and gaze, lift. Exhale, cat. Tuck the tail. Bring your head and tail close together as you round the spine. And then move with your breath a few more rounds on your own. Checking in if any other movement is calling you. Follow that call. You could take some hip circles, some head circles, some barrel rolls. We're here for 5. We'll meet in a flat back, a neutral spine in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky, open the chest. Exhale, thread your right arm through, tap right shoulder to the floor and right side of the head to the floor. Let's take that 2 more times on the breath. Inhale, unthread that right arm, open the chest. Exhale, thread it through, twist and tap. Inhale, unthread and open. Exhale, thread that arm through. This time, twist, tap, and stay here. Push a little more into the back of that right arm. Draw your top shoulder back. Option to stay here with the left hand grounded. Maybe left arm reaches to the sky. Maybe you half wrap that left arm behind you. 3 breaths. Inhale, get longer from tail to head. Use your exhale to open your chest even more. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. On an exhale, bring that left hand back to the floor if it's not there. Push into that hand. Inhale, unthread right arm to the sky. And then exhale, right hand to the floor. Refine your all fours. Same thing, other side. Inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky, open the chest. Exhale, thread that left arm through, tap shoulder and head to the floor, keeping these first few rounds dynamic. Inhale, unthread that left arm back up to the sky. Exhale, thread through, twist and tap. One more, inhale, unthread and open. Exhale, thread through, twist, tap, stay there. Push a little more into the back of that left arm as you draw that top shoulder back. Option to keep that right hand where it is, or maybe right arm reaches to the sky. Maybe that right arm half binds. 3 breaths. Inhale, find that length from tail to head. Use your exhale to roll your right shoulder open. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, release right hand to the floor if it's not there. Push into that hand. Inhale, unthread left arm to the sky. Exhale, release. With the toes tucked under, inhale, prepare. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stretching long through the spine as the hips lift up and back. Take a couple pedals through the legs. Maybe you pivot the heels right and left a couple times. You could rise to the toes. You could stick out the tongue. Take what you need, a few moments to check in, see how your body's feeling today. I want you to tuck your chin, rise to your toes. Lead with the back of your heart. Inhale, roll yourself into plank. Eventually land shoulders over wrists, get long through the top of the head. Soften the knees, exhale, lift the hips up and back, roll through your spine to find that downward dog. Twice more like that. Tuck the chin, rise to toes. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Soften the knees, lift the hips, exhale, roll back, downward dog. Tuck the chin, rise to toes. Inhale, roll forward to plank. This time stay here, look forward. So you exhale, bend your elbows and lower all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes. Slide your hands off your mats to the sides, right and left, and tint up onto your fingertips. Push into the fingers, tuck the chin, inhale, roll through the spine. Straightening those arms any amount as the heart lifts, the gaze lifts, neck and shoulders are soft. Take a breath in. Exhale, right shoulder dips to the floor, look over your left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, left shoulder dips, look over your right. Inhale, back through center. As you exhale, lower, but get longer. Pull the belly forward, pull the heart forward. Head finally lands. Let's take that again. Push into the fingers, tuck the chin. Inhale, roll through the spine. Stretching those arms any amount. Stay for another breath in. This time, exhale, left shoulder dips, look right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, right shoulder dips, look left. Inhale, back through center. Get longer as you lower. Exhale, belly pulls forward, heart pulls forward, head lands to the floor. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. I want you to engage your legs so much that your knees lift off the floor. So straighten the legs as much as possible. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press up to plank. And then we're right back to downward dog. This time we're going to pedal the legs and walk our feet to our hands. Tiny little baby steps traveling to the top of your mat. Once you arrive, open your feet hip width apart. Soften your knees, give your head and shoulders a little shake. And then today, reach behind you, interlace your fingers at the small of your back. See if you can seal the heels of your hands together. If you need to keep a bend in the elbows, go for it. Otherwise, work those knuckles to the ceiling as you straighten your arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, get wider across the chest. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths. I want you to inhale in through the nose all the way up into the collarbones. And then open mouth, exhale. 2 more like that. Big breath in, up to the collarbones. Open mouth. One more full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Release your arms. Stay heavy in the shoulders. Soften the knees and roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Take a couple shoulder rolls back. Step your feet together. The top of your mat, bring the big toes touch. Hands to heart center. Soften or close your eyes. And can you come back to that intention of gathering those pieces that are authentically you and bringing them back in, returning, making that return to self, to home, letting go of all those external pieces that sometimes we get caught up in or try on or wear for a moment. But those pieces that we know we can let go of. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Lift the heart, seal the palms. Use your full exhale to fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, find a half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step your left foot back into a lunge. Lower your knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, Asana, arms sweep forward, up and back. We're going to continue those arms moving back and take a full arm circle. Bring your fingers to the floor outside or on either side of that front foot. As you do, tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. Inhale, low lunge twist. Right arm reaches to the sky. Exhale, release. Inhale, right leg steps to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Seal the palms. Exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, find that half lift. Exhale, step your right foot back into a lunge. Lower your knee, untuck your toes. Inhale through Anjaneyasana, arm sweep forward and up. And then keep those arms moving back. Make a full arm circle. Fingers will frame your front foot as they do. Tuck back toes, lift back knee. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm to the sky. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, palms press. Let's smooth it out. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot back, lower your knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, full arm circle up and around as you exhale. Hands find the floor, tuck back toes, lift back knee. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm high. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale the arms around and up, seal the palms, lift the heart. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right foot steps back, lower the knee, untuck the toes. Inhale through that arm circle all the way up. Use that exhale to circle around and bring your fingers to the floor. Tuck back toes, lift back knee. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm high. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more time, right and left. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left foot back, lower your knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, start that arm circle. Exhale, finish it. Tuck the toes, lift the back knee. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm high. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Last time. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot back, lower your knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, start that arm circle. Exhale, finish that arm circle, fingers to the floor, tuck back toes, lift back knee. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm high. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog for 3 slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold and stay. Heel toe your feet hip width apart. Soften your knees as much as you need. Grab onto those big toes in yogic toe lock. First 2 fingers and thumbs wrap around the big toes. Inhale, pull the chest forward, widen across the chest. Exhale, pull fingers into toes. Think of sliding your belly over your thighs. Let the collarbones reach to the floor as the shoulder blades lift up the back away from the ears. Give your head a little shake. Make sure the neck is easy. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Full breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Release your hands. Soften your knees and unroll slowly all the way up to stand. Taking a moment once you arrive to reset, shoulders back, big toes touch, hands to heart. Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Press down into your feet. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Keep bending that front knee. Exhale, modified extended side angle, right forearm to right thigh as that left arm reaches up and over. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your right leg, reach up and back. As you exhale, turn your right toes in, fold over your left leg. We're crawling our hands to the top of our mat, low lunge, facing front. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Press into the feet. Inhale, high lunge, rise up. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, keep bending that front knee. Exhale, modified extended side angle, left forearm to left thigh. Right arm reaches over. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the legs. Left arm reaches up and back. Exhale, turn your left toes in, fold over your right leg. Crawl your hands to the top of your mat, low lunge, facing front. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time through that sequence right here from down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Right palm to the ceiling, stretch back, reverse. Exhale, modified Parsvakonasana. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the legs, reach up and back. Exhale, right toes turn in, fold over that left leg. Crawl to the top of your mat, low lunge, facing front. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left side, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling, inhale, reverse. Exhale, modified Parsvakonasana. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the legs. Exhale, turn the left toes in, fold over your right leg. Crawl to the top of your mat, low lunge, facing front. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Press into the feet, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. And take a breath. Adding on. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, modified Parsvakonasana, staying here now. If you'd like to take this a little deeper, go for it. Maybe right hand slides inside right foot. Maybe left arm half binds. Maybe work into that full bind. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Release the bind. Straighten the legs. Reach up and back. This time, exhale, turn your right toes in. Find a low lunge facing the back of your mat. Square the hips, left knee is bent. Inhale, reach your heart forward. On an exhale, pyramid, Parsvottanasana, straighten that left leg. Hop your right foot in enough so you can ground that right heel. Pull your hips back. Think of sliding belly over thigh, dropping forehead to shin. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Press down through both feet. Take 1 more breath in. Soften a little more as you exhale. Inhale, half lift. Rise to fingers. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, crawl to the right for a wide-legged fold. So turn all 10 toes to face the left side of your mat. Glue your legs there. I want you to keep walking your hands towards that right foot. Catch the outer right ankle with your left hand. If that's too much, catch outer calf or even outer thigh. And then inhale that right arm up for a twist. Press down and out through the heels. Can you get longer from tailbone to head? Listen closely. Take a big breath in. We're going to keep that left arm there. As you exhale, thread your right arm through. Try and catch that left leg, either thigh or calf or ankle, and twist and turn yourself underneath that left arm. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in and out. Lizard, top of mat. Release both hands inside that right foot. Turn those right toes to point forward. Bend your right knee. Lower your back knee to the floor. Untuck the toes. Option to stay here. You could soften the elbows. You could drop down to the elbows. You could use blocks under the elbows. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Full breath out. Make your way back up to your hands. Bring your right hand to your right thigh. Press that thigh forward as you twist and look over your right shoulder. This might be where you stay. If you'd like to add a quad stretch, you could bend that back knee and catch that back foot with your right hand. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in and out. Low lunge, hands frame your front foot, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. We're stepping this right leg to plank, but I want you to cross at the ankles. So right leg will come in front of that left leg. You're crossing at the ankles. From there, we find side plank. Spin to the outer edges of your feet. You're turning to the left side of your space, reaching that left arm to the sky. Maybe left palm turns to the front of the room and you cast that left arm overhead. Can you press your hips a little higher to the ceiling? Take one more big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths, checking in, slowing down. Left side, inhale, lift that left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling, inhale, reverse. Exhale, modified Parsvakonasana. Left forearm to left thigh, right arm overhead, and then take a moment. We're here for a while. You can go a little deeper. You can back off even more, whatever you need. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Release the bind if you have it. Straighten that left leg. Reach up and back. Exhale, left toes turn in. Low lunge to the back of your mat. Spin those right toes back, square through the hips. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Exhale, Parsvottanasana. Straighten both legs. Hop that back foot in enough so you can seal that back foot down. Belly folds to thigh, forehead to shin. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Fold deeper as you exhale. Inhale, half lift, rise to fingers, lengthen your spine. Exhale, crawl to the left and find a wide-legged fold. Toes are turned in a little, heels are turned out. Glue your legs there. Keep those hands walking towards that left foot. Right hand catches outer left ankle or calf or thigh. Inhale your left arm to the sky. Push into those heels. Get longer from tail to head. Take a breath in. We're keeping that right arm where it is. Exhale, thread your left arm through. Grab for the right leg wherever you can, thigh or calf or ankle, and start to turn your torso under that right arm. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. And out, lizard, top of mat, both hands inside left foot. Turn those left toes forward, bend your left knee, lower your back knee to the floor. You can untuck those back toes, you can stay on the hands, you can drop to the forearms. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in and out. Make your way back up to your hands. Left hand to left thigh. Give that thigh a little push forward as you twist and look over your left shoulder. Maybe you stay. Maybe you find that quad stretch. Left hand reaches back for that back foot. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Frame your front foot, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. We're going to find that funky cross-legged plank again. Left leg will shoot to plank, but cross it underneath your right. So you're crossed at the ankles. And then side plank on the left hand. Spin the edges of the feet to the floor. Reach your right arm to the sky. Maybe turn your palm to the front of your space and reach that right arm overhead. Try and rainbow arc those hips towards the ceiling. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Full breath in and out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Press into the feet. Exhale, rise, hands to heart. Take a breath. Moving on. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, half chair. Try and sit even lower in the hips. Reach the fingers towards, or maybe you're able to touch the floor. Shift your weight to your right foot. Pull the belly in. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4. Left ankle crosses over right thigh. Work your hands to your heart. Think Utkatasana in that right leg. Bend that knee. Pull your hips back as your heart reaches forward. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Soft shoulders, soft eyes. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee lifts, arms overhead. Work that balance. Exhale, standing splits. Shoot that left leg up and back. Dive your torso over that right thigh. Right hand might catch right ankle. Maybe both hands catch that ankle. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. 1 more breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Left toes find the floor. Inhale, plank. Let's take a flow. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Inhale into that chest expansion. Can you slide your knuckles down that back thigh as you open the heart? Stay for a breath in. Exhale, fold inside your right leg. Keep pressing down into that front foot. Press down into those left toes. Right shoulder lands inside that right knee. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Work those arms further overhead. Work the head closer to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in. And out. Power lunge. Keep your belly close to your thigh. Sweep your arms forward. Pull the belly in. Warrior 3. Option to keep those arms extended as you shift to that right leg. If that's too much, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in. Exhale, supported warrior 3. Fingers to the floor. Start to bend both knees. Tuck that left leg behind you and have a seat. Setting up for a half-seated spinal twist. Try and even out your sit bones on the floor. Bring your right fingers behind you. Inhale, left arm to the sky. And then exhale, twist to the right. Get taller as you breathe in. Twist deeper as you breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. And out. Gently release over to the left. Take a little counter twist. And then come back to center and we'll set up for Gomukhasana. Right knee stacks on top of left. Try and even out through the sit bones here. Try and line the feet up horizontally. Sit up tall, take a breath in. Maybe this is where you stay. Maybe on the exhales, bit by bit, you start to fold forward. We're going to stay here a little longer. You might close the eyes. Relax the jaw, the shoulders. Stay heavy in the sit bones. Start to make your way up to sit. Uncross the legs. Bring your hands behind your thighs. Pull the belly in and just start to rock all the way to the shoulder blades, all the way to the sit bones. A little massage for the spine. Eventually, find the core, find a little momentum, and rock all the way up into a forward fold. Heel toe the feet together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, half chair. Sink even lower. Work those fingers towards the floor. Shifting onto that left leg. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure four. Take your time. Pull the hips back and low like Utkatasana. Hands to heart, flex that right foot. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Big breath in and out. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing splits. Shoot that right leg high. Drop your torso over that left thigh. Maybe you catch that left ankle with one or both hands. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Full breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Right toes find the floor. We'll make our way through a flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, work into that chest expansion. Knuckles slide down that back leg as the heart lifts. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, fold, torso inside left leg. Push down into that front foot. Push back into those back toes. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. One more breath in. And out. Power lunge. Keep your belly close to that left thigh. Reach your arms straight out in front of you. Warrior three. Arms might stay extended. Maybe they come to your heart. Shift to that left leg. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Full breath in. Exhale, supported warrior three, fingers to the floor. Start to bend both knees, tuck right leg behind left, and have a seat. Half-seated spinal twist, sit bones are grounded. Left fingers behind you. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, get taller. Exhale, empty the belly so there's space to twist. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Twist deeper as you exhale. And then release around to the right. Take a counter twist. Whatever feels good. And as you come back to center, Gomukhasana. Left knee stacks over right. Even out through the sit bones. Try and even out through the feet horizontally. Sitting up tall as you breathe in. Again, this might be it. Maybe with every exhale, you gently work your way forward. Again, we're here for a little while. You might close your eyes. Come back to your breath. Make your way back up to sit. Uncross the legs. Grab behind the legs and take a couple rocks. Massaging the spine. And this time we'll rock up to boat pose. Try and find your balance on your sit bones. Arms can stay where they are. They could extend. Legs could stay where they are. They could extend. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, Baddha Konasana, feet to the floor. Open the knees wide, bring the soles of the feet together. Roll the shoulders back, sit up tall, take a breath in. And on an exhale, fold. Make your way up to sit. Janishirsasana, leg stays where it is. Extend that left leg long. Sit up tall, face your left leg, take a breath in. And on an exhale, fold. You might walk your sit bones back a little, let that inner right knee widen even more. Make your way up to sit and swap out those legs. Right leg long. Left foot comes to that inner right thigh. Sit up tall, face your right leg. Big breath in. Exhale and fold. Could walk those sit bones back on this side. Widen through that inner left knee. Make your way back up to sit. Extend both legs long, feet flexed. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. You could roll the shoulders out. You could sway the head side to side. Take what you need to find a little more release. Pull the belly in, roll up to sit, but then keep unrolling all the way onto your back. And we'll set up for bridge pose. Knees are bent, feet are flat, arms alongside your body. Make sure those heels are close to your tush. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, dig into the heels, and lift the hips high. Interlace your hands underneath you, tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Press down into the arms to puff the chest. Press down into the feet to lift the hips. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. On an exhale, release the arms. Roll 1 vertebra at a time, all the way down. Open the feet a little wider. Let the knees knock in towards each other. And just take a few breaths. You can do a little body scan. We will take one more back bend. Option to move back into Setu Bandha, one more bridge pose. Or maybe Urdhva Dhanurasana, full wheel. As you're ready, start to bring those feet back in, hip width apart. For Setu Bandha, arms alongside your body. For Urdhva Dhanurasana, hands next to your ears. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. 1 vertebra at a time. Opening those feet a little wider. Again, this time windshield wiper your legs side to side. Happy baby. Knees bend towards the shoulders or armpits. Feet flex towards the ceiling. Catch for the feet and pull down on the feet. Lengthen the lower back. Lengthen the back of the neck. And I want you to release your feet. See if you can find eagle legs, right leg double wrapping over left. If you only wrap at the tops of the thighs, that's fine. Draw the knees close to the chest and then take your knees to the left. Look to the right. So we're just twisting with eagle legs. Breathing into the spine. Inhale back through center. And we'll swap out those legs. Left leg, double wraps or single wraps over right. Keep the knees close to the chest. And then take them to the right. Look to the left. Inhale back through center. Unwrap the legs. Hug the knees into the chest. Hug the head into the knees. Squeeze everything in tightly for 5, 4, 3, 2, Shavasana. Extend the legs long, arms long. Or if there's another shape that feels more comfortable in your body, feel free to take that. Dropping in, letting go. Start to deepen your breath. And wiggle your fingers, your wrists, your toes, your ankles. Maybe you roll your head side to side. And as you're ready, draw your knees to your chest. Roll to your right, no rush. From there, make your way into a comfortable seated position. Once you arrive, find a lift through the spine, close the eyes, bring your hands to your heart. Perhaps we do not find ourselves. We simply release the lie we needed to be anyone else. We unfold from these boxes and at last return. Ariel Astoria. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.